Good morning, New York. It's 2:48 p.m., Thursday, 30th of January 1972. My name is Enricko Chang from the TFT Post. As you all may know, a plane was reported missing flying through thick and stormy clouds during the 25th of December. We believe that the plane crash landed in the Peruvian forest. Cleanup crews are searching through the forest looking to recover the plane. We do not believe that anyone will be able to survive a fall from 2 miles above the ground, until one was discovered by Mateo Rodriguez and his friend. Today, we are joined live by Mateo Rodriguez to tell us how he rescued the 18-year-old girl.
Thank you for having me here, Enrico.
No, thank you, Mateo. Now, can you tell us what happened regarding the tragic incident that happened in the Peruvian forest? And also, how you rescued Julian Kopka, the 18-year-old girl who managed to be the only survivor of the Lanza Flight 508 plane crash?
Well, of course, I was shocked too. It all started on the afternoon of 4th January 1972, roughly around 3 p.m. Me, Diego, and Antonio went back to our cottage after hunting a squawk for dinner. As we walked and walked, we heard a soft rustling of leaves near our cottage. We took out our shotguns in case there's a grizzly roaming around our hut. It turns out to be a blonde-haired woman covered in bloody wounds and tattered clothes. She was lying down on the muddy ground, half conscious. We were terrified at first, thinking that it might be the Yakuruna, but our first intuition was to help out the severely injured young lady.
Wow, thank you to you and your two other friends. If not for you guys, her condition could have been much worse. You mentioned something about the Yakuruna earlier. Will you care to explain and elaborate?
Yeah, of course. There's no need to thank us. As I told you, it was a man's first instinct. Well, according to the ancient Peruvian folklore, the Yakuruna are water spirits that roam around the forests of Peru. Especially for us, they have lakes and rivers. Our ancestors had a belief that the Yakuruna leaves people to the river to feed on them. That was the reason we were terrified, even though it was too fictitious to be true.
So, how did you and your friends carry out the rescue mission on Julian?
At first, we applied the basic first aid treatment and let her rest in our cottage for a few hours. Then, we immediately contacted Peru's local hospital to fetch her from the island. She might have had more illnesses than we could detect. It turned out to be true. She suffered from a broken collarbone, a gash to her right arm, and her right eye swollen shut.
Thank you for your time, Mateo.
My pleasure. Thank you too for offering me the opportunity to talk about it. Also, like most of you, I'm absolutely devastated by the very tragic incident, and I wish my deepest condolences to the families and relatives of the victims of the crash.
Let's now proceed to Keith, who will be interviewing a survival expert and specialist, Justin Wong. Keith?
Thank you, Enrico. Now that you have heard from Mateo first-handedly, let's have a conversation with a survival specialist, Justin Wong, who had been known to earn the Guinness World Record for surviving in the jungle for about 10 years while maintaining a healthy diet. Justin. Thank you, kids, for giving me the opportunity to share some survival tips with the viewers. No problem. Now, Justin, can you please share with us some survival tips that you have learned during the 10 years that you have been staying in the woods? First of all, you have to adapt to your surroundings. Now, as a survival specialist, I have been learning all kinds of edible plants during the past few years before I decided to go on accepting the chance to live in the wild. And obviously, if you're planning to camp in the woods, you cannot just stay in one place forever. You have to keep on moving and find a place to settle before you are being hunted down by a predator out of surprise. Now, the main survival tip is to learn how to build a fire out of tree barks and stones to keep yourself warm. And also keep in mind that in every forest there will always be fruits grown on trees. Fruits like blueberries and kiwis will help keep your energy up and running. And that is all the main tips I could share. Also, if one day you are lost in the forest, just follow the sound of the river stream while just splashing on the rocks. The river in the forest will always guide you to either a small village or a city where you'll be able to find help in getting directions to your destination. Wow, I'm thankful for the survival tips that you are able to share with us today. Now, have you heard about the news about a young girl named Julian Kopka in the past few days who have survived that plane crash from 2 miles away above the ground and somehow managed to survive? Come to think of it, I did. So, Justin, as a survival specialist, do you think that it's actually possible to survive a fall from 2 miles above the ground and then be able to move on to find help in a forest full of poisonous snakes and plants with bruises and cuts as a burden? To be completely honest, all my life, I have never heard of a person who has survived a plane crash 2 miles down the ground to survive. It must be a miracle, and I can confirm that she is the first person to be able to do it. Anyways, to be able to survive in the woods full of poisonous plants and snakes makes me fascinated. Back to the part where I said about learning to adapt to your surroundings and learn as much as you can, she absolutely did an amazing job. From what I have read about from the news, she was lucky to crash land near a river which she then followed along the way to find a cottage with a motorboat. She also did a great job fixing a way to fix her wounds. I honestly didn't think of using petrol to kill maggot infestations. And he was pretty lucky that she met Matteo. I am so proud and relieved that she's healthy and safe right now. I would gladly hand her the title of the greatest survivor who has ever lived. Thank you for making time to tell the viewers about what you think of this incident, Justin. My pleasure. Thank you too for giving me the opportunity to express my thoughts, and like most of you, I would like to express my deepest condolences on the death of the victim's family. This is TFT News, and we will see you next time.